too brute. Then falls Caesar. Hey Google, who was Caesar?
According to Wikipedia, Gaius Julius Caesar, known by his nomen and cognomen Julius Caesar, was a Roman politician, military general, and historian who played a critical role in the events that led to the demise of the Roman Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire.
Alright, good evening guys. That was Caesar and this is Umair. So one of my friend yesterday asked me to recommend him a book. He wanted to start the habit of reading books and he couldn't get started. He picked some books, some recommendations from someone and he couldn't finish them. Like 10 pages, 20 pages through and he couldn't finish them. And he was losing motivation because it was a thick book. So I recommended him, why don't you start with some short stories, some small thin books. So he came back to me, he said, okay, give me one of the best short stories that you have read. And my mind started racing to so many short stories that I've read. So I've been thinking, and now today I have taken the decision that which short story I rate on the highest. So this is a classic, Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. It's a literary novel. You can even call it a short story. It's like 127 pages or something, and it's a pretty simple story. And you know, the thing about classics is that even if I tell you the whole story now, if I write a summary, if I retold you some of the major events, the twists and turns, still it won't have that effect on you until you read it cover to cover, because it's a realist story. It doesn't have anything unusual about it, but after reading it, there is an effect that those characters, they become so real to you that you start relating to them, you start moving within in and out of their lives. They quite literally start getting under your skin. So it is an experience. That book is more of an experience. It's not just a simple story that I can tell you and you'll be done with it. So yeah, I know I cannot enough motivate you to read that, but I'll really request you, if you can spare, on the weekend a couple of hours, it will be a great read. I'll tell you a quote from that book, which I often tell my friends that this is the quote which has got Ernest Hemingway his Nobel Prize for Literature. It goes like this: Man is not born for defeat. He could be destroyed but cannot be defeated, as defeat is a mental state. So this is one of the quote, and the story itself is very simple. It's about an old fisherman who goes for fishing every day with a junior, with a boy, and he went without a fish for, I think, 80 plus days, 84 days or something. And then in the end, he actually is able to hook a fish, but then something happens and there's a struggle between catching that fish. The fish is holding back and he's trying to catch the fish and stuff like that. But then the story is not that much. It's the experience when you'll read it, as I said. So guys, it's my number one recommendation for short stories, Old Man and the Sea. Go find it. Probably you can find it on Kindle, even on Audible, I hope so. And you can even find a free copy, probably somewhere, a PDF or something like that. Go and read it this weekend and write me in comments what you think about it. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.